In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to share a document. So what you've done is you have set up a particular document that you've created, and suddenly you've decided that you would like to share this with somebody else. And whether it is a Word document or a actual Google document, you can do this quite easily through a number of different ways. And one of the very simple ways you can do is you can actually just right click on the document itself and click on share. Now you can do two things here. You can share it where you keep it as a document that sits on your particular page and somebody else can have access to it. Or you can share the document as an email attachment where you can stipulate what kind of document you would like to send. In this case I'm just going to click on share. Now once you've done that, you'll find that they open up the sharing settings. Now at the top here you've got the link which shows where your document is. You can copy and paste this link if you would like. I don't recommend that, but what you can do is you can have a look at who has access to it. At the moment you can see that it's private. It's only got access for myself, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of other names in here. And the beautiful thing is that because I'm on the school server, effectively it recognizes the name and it gives me a particular email address. Now under this I can stipulate a couple of permissions available. Now if I'm sharing this with a class, I don't necessarily want them to be able to edit everything that I give them. Some of the things I just want them to be able to read and have access to. So in this case I can stipulate one of these permissions here, where they can edit it, they can comment, or they can just view it. In this case I only want Shay to view this, so I'm going to click on view, and I could send myself a copy, or I could click on share and save. I can also notify people via email, which means that they will then get a link in their particular inbox. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it. I'm just going to send it to my other email address, and I'm going to click share and save. Now they'll ask you again, are you sure that you want to send this? Right, particularly because you might not be sharing a particular document with somebody who's a part of your Google Apps organization. In other words, they're not a part of the school. And I'm going to click yes because I know the email address that I'm sharing this to. And you'll notice that suddenly there's another person that's been added onto my permissions list. And you can see here that it says can view. Now you can change their access to the document whenever you'd like by just clicking on that sharing button. And you'll notice here there's a little cross. You can just push that cross and you can delete the person's access to this document. And I'm just going to push done, and that's it. You'll notice that suddenly this particular document has gone to the top of my list because I've obviously sorted my documents according to the last modification. And you'll notice that there's a little shared word that's gone onto the end of the document, showing me that it has been shared. The other thing that you can do is you can share a folder. Now this is a folder that I've already shared with you, and you'll notice that again it says shared on the right hand side, but it also has a little man on the folder icon itself. Now I'm going to go in and I could click on share here, and I could go in and I'll show you. However, I'm going to go to the top here and I'm going to click on this button, this icon here. This is exactly the same process, it's just I'm going through essentially a different doorway to do the same thing. So I'm going to click on that little icon, and again you can see who I've shared the document with. Now in this case I've shared it with one extra email, and that happens to be an email group. That is the English department, which everybody can access. Now I can change it, and I can change whether they can edit it or whether they can view it. In this case I'm just going to click done because I don't need to change anything to do with the sharing permissions of this document. So essentially sharing is very simple, and it's relatively easy to do from your home Google Drive page.